Good morning. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. It is 10 a.m. Time to start our drawing for today, our Mascot Monday. Oh, there we go. I'm seeing it. Let me just get the video pinned. Hi, Sadie and Mari. How's everybody doing? Did you guys have a good weekend? Did anybody do anything fun this weekend? Anything different? I painted a bedroom. I remodeled a bedroom all weekend. So it's still not quite done, but that was what I did. How are you guys? You ready to draw? Hi! Today, oh thank you. It's my crazy buns today. It's simple. I was gonna wear a hat, but I changed my mind. So we are doing a bee today for Mascot Monday. We're doing a bee. And this week, let's see, let me look at the calendar. We have we're doing Baby Groot tomorrow. We're doing an orca whale on Wednesday. We're doing a cow on Thursday, but if you're in West Sacramento, it's a special cow, so we'll talk about that when it gets announced. And then Friday, we're doing hearts, and I know that like just sounds like, really, we're just going to draw hearts, but there's a campaign going on called Healthy Hearts at Home, where you draw hearts and you hang them in your window, and then when you guys are all out on your walks or your bike rides or whatnot, you look for hearts in windows and you count how many you see. So we're doing that on a Friday and then hanging them in our window, and then you can come back on Monday and tell me how many hearts you saw. And the American Heart Association, we're going to tag all of our photos when we post them with a special hashtag, and then they will also be sharing the art. So pretty cool. So we'll do something fun with it. It won't just be one big giant heart on the page, but that gives you an idea of what we're doing this week. And then for the parents on Saturday, we're doing the Golden Girls, which I'm excited about. My son says an orca whale on my birthday. I'm in. Awesome. I'm glad he's excited for that for his birthday. If you're here and you're new, you can tell me when birthdays are, and I will tag, or I'll give your kid a shout out at the end. I always do birthday shout outs at the end. And I think if you look under popular topics in the welcome tab, Dwayne, maybe you can link to it right now. There's a form you can fill out for birthdays. So make sure you give birthdays. Speaking of birthdays, I know I save these till the end, but my mom just arrived and it is her birthday. So everyone say, happy birthday, Linda. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll call you later today, I promise. Good morning. I'm excited for this week too. So for today, let's see, you're going to need, we're doing a bee. So I am, of course, using black and yellow. Happy birthday, Mom. This is my mom's version of a birthday parade. We're having a birthday parade right now in the drawing group because she lives in Florida. So even I don't get to see her on her birthday. I can't even social distance see her. I mean, we can do this. We'll video chat. Okay, so for back to the bee, you are going to need, Dwayne is my lovely assistant. He's like my Vanna White. He's gonna love that I said that. You're gonna need yellow and black, like for sure. You need those. Well, unless you want to color your bee a different color, maybe you're gonna play around and make your bee kind of fun and funky. And then you, for the wings, I did a blue. What time can she catch it on YouTube? I will make an effort, Dawn, to load this right after. YouTube is slow, so I would say give it till about 1 o'clock. It'll be on there after 1. Okay. What other colors did I do? I did a little bit of like a brown color in the bee's eyes, and then I gave the bee a book because bees like to read too. So here we go. Let's flip you guys around. You guys can see the bee. Yep, you're my Vanna White. You just make magical things happen while I'm talking. So there's our bee. And our bee is I will tell you, Mascot Monday, you know, we're doing a bee. The Bridgeway Island is a bee. Most of the mascot bees, they kind of look a little more like hornets. They're a little bit like, I would call them a little angrier looking, I suppose. I went with like a happy bee, but she has a book. So we're drawing a bee. I have mine holding a book, how to make honey, because I thought that would be kind of cute. But your bee could be holding nothing. Your bee could be holding a cupcake, a donut, anything that you want your bee. A heart. Your bee can hold anything you want. So I promise I have jaguars on my list. I will tell you, it is not happening next Monday. It will be the Monday after. Okay? So I know I get that one asked for a lot. Jaguars are happening on May 11th. Okay? I do have that one on the calendar. But remember, if you are asking for a certain drawing and we haven't done it yet, just stick around. We get lots of requests in. And as soon as I do one, someone's asking for a different one. So we constantly, you know, every week you get a new one. So let's get our bee started. So to start with my bee, I'm just going to do a circle, a shape we start with a lot. You guys are all going to get a lot better at drawing your circles if you haven't already, because most of our drawings start with a circle. So we're doing a circle for the bee's head. And then I'm going to do a curved line going out on one side and a curved line going out on the other side for the antenna. And I like to put 2 little circles on the ends of my antenna. For the bee's eyes, I'm going to draw 2 big ovals. In the middle. Make this side a little bigger so they're a little more even. And you know what that also reminds me of? So let's say you weren't really into drawing a bee. This would be the perfect start for The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Have you guys read that book? This really looks a lot like the face for The Very Hungry Caterpillar. So you could just do more circles building off and kind of going down and up and down. And you could draw a caterpillar instead. Inside of my eyes, let's do an arch for the eyelid. And then I'm going to do another arch just a little bit below that for the eye color. So this is my lid, this is the white of my eye, this is the color of my eye, and then I'm going to do a circle inside, and that's going to be the black pupil. With a circle of light, and I'm going to actually do two of them. I'm going to do one that's curved off to the side, and then a little one right below it. Good morning. Does everyone have that? Good morning, Anna, or maybe it's Claire. And then a simple smile. I will add Perry the platypus. I don't think that's on our list yet. So I'll add it to the list. Oh, there you go. And Dwayne, there's a delay here, but Dwayne just posted that link for the video shout out. So it's just a simple form you fill out, and then we have your birthday. Now I want my bee to have lashes, and so I'm going to start the lashes up here where the eyelid is. So I'm going to do a longer curve, one a little bit smaller, and then one smaller than that. And I'll go close to that. So 3 curved lines. Just like that. It's okay. Remember, if you get here late, if you're confident in the drawing, you can start going and kind of just look at what we've done. And if you feel like you're too far out, then you can always just kind of watch and then watch it again when it's in its full, and then you'll have the whole lesson. I'm going to do 2 little eyebrows right above the eye. Now you could do things like add a hat onto the top of your bee. You know, you could draw a mask on the front of your bee. You could do lots of little fun things. I know I'm going to give mine freckles, but I'll do that in pen once I finish the body. Or once I've colored it. I kind of am adding the freckles at the end. So let's work on the body. I'm going to do 2 sections, the body in 2 sections. So the first is I'm going to do a curved line down, and then a curved line down over on this side. This one's a little bit shorter than this one because it's going to curve up. The body's going to be moving to the right of the page. And so to connect, I'll do a curved line and connect those 2 lines. A mustache on the bee would be super cute, super fun. Now, the body is almost like a curved teardrop without the point. So we're just doing this curved line back. It's going to kind of mound around and then come back and meet the body. Almost like a jelly bean shape. Like you could even see, you know, if you did this curve here, you'd have a jelly bean. And I'm going to do those black and white stripes. So I'm just going to start adding curves. All the way back. One last little one. Like a boot. Yeah, like kind of like Goofy shoes. Doesn't he have those big shoe? And then off of the back where the your last little section is, like this is going to be colored in, I'm going to do the tail, the little stinger right in the middle. And I just did mine as like a point, but I curved it a little bit for the stinger. So how's everybody doing? Everybody got that part down? Good on the body? And it could also be more oval shaped. It could be smaller. I kind of made my body big. Oh, glasses would be cute on the bee. A bow in the hair. A top hat. A little sailor hat. Now for the wings, I'm doing kind of oval shapes, and I'm going to put one out from the neck. It's like so, a little hot dog shape. So this is the one that is in the front. This is the front wing. And then for the back wing, I'm actually going to draw in the inside of this wing, because the wings, to me, I think, are kind of translucent, so you would see one through the other. And that's the wing that's living in the back. I'm actually going to bring it down here. So see how I'm coming up, drawing around, but I had such a space here, I feel like you would see the wing, the rest of the wing. There, that looks better. For a bow, you can do really simple. For a bow, do a square and 2 triangles off the edge. And then if you want them curved, you just add curved lines inside of your triangle corners. And then you would erase the points. And then I usually, with a bow, will put a letter V in the center, so it looks like it's tied. So that's how I would do a bow. Okay, I'm going to give the bee an arm, and the arm is going to start up here in this first shape, and I'm just going to do a line that curves out. And then I'll curve this line down and do another line that curves out, and I'm going to finish that in a circle. That's my bee's hand. And then I'll erase this little line right here, so the arm is in the front. Oh, good. I'm excited. I want to see some of the angry bees. Mascots usually always do have that. I always think they look like jackets, hornets, yellow jackets, that's the word. So I'm going to have my bee holding a book, and I'm going to put that in first before I put in the back arm. So I'm going to draw a rectangle at an angle. So it's not going to be up and down, it's going to go this way. So I'm going to do a little line across, bring that line down to the bee's arm, jump over the arm, come back down. Do the same line on the other side and finish my rectangle. And I'll give you guys all just a second to catch up, because to finish the book, we're going to add a little bit of like dimension, since we're going to make it look open. If you try this next part and you don't like the way it looks and you keep erasing and you're finding it really frustrating, then just do this. Just do the square. It'll still look like a book. Keep it simple. I can actually go ahead and put my second arm in now too, since I have the book there. So I'm just going to do a curved line coming off of this back, and then one right below it. So now we have the arm in the front and the arm in the back. Okay, to make the book look more open and more dimensional, you're going to do a small curved line right here. And another one right here at the bottom. And then you'll connect these. So this is like the binding of the jacket, the spine of the book. And then you do a line at an angle coming up towards this, but it's going to be shorter. And bring it down just a little. So see that? So we're looking at the front of the book, and this is the back cover of the book. But remember, if this is really frustrating for you and you find you can't get it right and you keep erasing and you're just getting too frustrated, then just leave that part off and just have it be more like a comic book, like a flat comic. And now, to finish this part, I'm going to just bring this line all the way back in to this back edge. And then from this point, this corner, I'm going to do a curved edge. It's not going to go into this corner. It's going to come inside the book some. So just like that. And then you just add the pages. So you just add a bunch of lines inside. And now it looks like a book. Oh, your bee is winking. I need to do more things that are winking. I haven't done too many winking eyes. And now on your book, you can have your book say anything you want. I did how to make honey on my first example. You could write anything. How about today we'll do flowers. (101). And then I could draw a little flower on here, which is just a circle with a bunch of little hot dog shapes off of it. Yep. How to make money. Honey is sticky. That could be a funny. Cleaning honey off clothes. You could have all kinds of funny titles. And then if you want to be super fancy, you can turn your page, and whatever title you gave here, you could write on the spine. Because usually on a book, the title is also on the spine of the book. Just like that. And that is my bee. I have some things I'm going to add. I'm going to add freckles. I'm going to add the little hash marks for off of the stinger, which kind of makes the bee look like it's in flight. But I will do that. I will do that at the end. Songs to wash your hands. I love that. All right, so I'm going to come in now with my black pen. And I'm going to outline. Everything I want on the paper. Yeah, you can even have an author. It's a good idea. Come up with an author name. Now I have a lot of things in this bee that are going to be colored black. Some of it I'm going to do in pen, some of my smaller areas, and then some of it I'm going to do in black pencil, just because if I color those big areas in, then sometimes I'll smear the pen if I don't let it dry long enough. So like these little guys, I'll color in black. I'll probably do the pupil too. But like the arms and the black stripes in the body, I'm going to do all that in pencil. My little circles of light. And now I'll go ahead and color these eyes in. Or kind of go around the circles first and around the edges. And I'll color that middle. And get the eyes all colored in. There. I'm going to put this arm in first since it's on top of the bee. It's in the front. So then when I come to do my body line, I'm going to do a line and stop at the arm, and then pick it up on the other side of the arm. and then bring it around. And then same with this line in the body. I'm going to stop at the arm, pick it up on the other side. And I'm not right on top of my pencil lines. You can see a lot of my pencil lines through it. That's okay. I'm just going to erase those anyway. Sometimes I go right on the top of the pencil line. Other times I just use the pencil line that's there as a guide. Put this wing in. And then this one will come inside of it because I'm making the wings kind of translucent, like you could see through them. And then I'll do the little end of the wing here. Put my book in. And do my arm line now, going right into the book like it's holding the other side. And then all my little pages. Just fill this with lots of little lines. And they can kind of be on top of each other, really close. So some of them may be a little more spread out. Because that's what would happen, right? Some of the pages would touch real tightly. Others might be a little open. Oh, that's a really good idea. Do my book title, my little flower. And I know a lot of you will do big, beautiful backgrounds. I always love seeing that. I can't wait to see what you guys add in. There's my bee, and now, yep, it is erasing time. Maybe when you erase, you should just make bee sounds. That can be your erasing song today. You can just be a bee. Get all of those lines off. All of that pencil. I think I've got it. And, oh, your background's the hive. That's an awesome idea. I did a little hive on my first drawing just on the book, but that's a really good idea, is to do a hive. So I'm going to come in with my other colors first, everything that's not yellow and black, since most, a good portion are just those. So I'm giving my bee brown eyes. And this color is terracotta. I'm just going to start telling you the colors now because I know some of you really like to know that. So I'm going to try to remember to tell you the name of my colors. Sometimes they have fun names and other times it's just brown is brown, yellow is yellow. So I'm going to get the eyes in. And then for the wings, I'm coloring my wings in kind of a light blue. And coming around the edges. And I'm going to put a little bit of little detail inside of here once I get this colored. So I'm just going to color all of this space in. And then I'm going to just do little darker lines going one direction. I'll hold this closer so you can see too. And then going the other direction. And then I'll do the same on the other wing. Just to add that textured look. And then this one that's in the middle, I'm actually going to color a little bit darker because that's where they're overlapping. So it would be a little darker because you'd be looking through two wings instead of one. So just like that. Oh, that's okay. I bet you can fix your eyes. I mess up on things all the time. So there, see the little texture of the wing? And I'm going to have my flower, give it a little orange center. I'll make my flower petals purple. Like that. And then the pages inside of the book, I'm going to do just a light gray. You could even do this with your pencil. If you don't have a gray, crayon or what have you, you could just do the same thing with your pencil. This is almost a pencil color. And then I'll color my book orange. I do this back section darker since again it's in the back, so I'm going to kind of make it a little more shadowed, and then lighter inside the actual book. Around these edges so I can do it quicker. Go around the little bee hand, which that hand is going to color in black. So even if I did color inside of it, the black is going to cover right over the top of it. It won't matter a whole lot. And it doesn't matter if I go on top of my flower because you're not going to see that either. It's lighter than my flower. All right, I think those are all the areas that my bee has color. And then the rest is just either going to be either black or yellow. So I'm going to start with my yellow. And this is canary yellow. I didn't even give you the other colors. I did dark orange in my book. I did Bordeaux red for my flower. So for the eyelids, I'm going to color that darker. A darker yellow than the rest of the bee. And then I can do the face. I'm going to turn my paper a bunch of times. Since this is a circle, I find it easier to turn the paper. I'm going to come between the middle of the eyes so I don't hit any of that white in the eye. And remember, always turn your paper, make your paper work for you instead of trying to put your hand in a funky position. Let's come around this way. Get all this face colored in. Yellow. Is anyone doing their bee different colors than yellow and black? Nope, mine is Blick. I still have my Blick pencils. I ordered the Prismacolor, but they haven't arrived yet. But I think Blick really, I bet they have all pretty much the same names. I think they're just kind of replicating the Prismacolor. Okay, so on my bee, I've started down in the body, and I'm going to color every other section yellow. And one of the reasons I didn't do black first, a lot of times I'll tell you guys, start with your dark colors, because then when you're coloring with your light color, you can kind of go beyond the edge. I didn't do that because black pencil tends to rub. So if I colored everything in black and then went in with yellow, when I was doing this with my hand, I would smudge the black all over my paper. I actually did it last night. When I colored the bee, I colored the black in first, and then I was just fighting with the black. I had to erase a bunch because I was smearing the black all over my paper. So I learned my lesson from that, because I am so used to doing dark colors first. But when you're coloring in black, I would always save it for last because your hand will smudge it. Even a black pencil, black pen, probably even the same on a black crayon. Bye. Thanks for drawing. We'll see you later this week. Don't forget, when you're finished, post your drawings on the page. You can post them directly onto the group, or you can post them in the album, or you can follow me on Stacy, Draw with Stacy, and follow me on Instagram, and I can share them there too. If you put them in your story and tag me, I'll share them. So there's my yellow. And now I'll come in with my black, and I'm going to work from left to right. So that way, again, if I worked right to left, I would be dragging hand. across, and I'm just trying to avoid smearing. So I'm going to start left to right. And that way I shouldn't have too much of that happening. And for the black, I'm pushing pretty hard, getting it more saturated with color. This section of the body is actually the same color as the arm, so I can go right into it. And the good thing is if you do color out of the line with the black, even though you already have the yellow there, you'll just make that black section a little wider. So it works. If you do accidentally go outside of the line, just make your section bigger. Let's get that one done, and this one. Black pencils, they always, I feel like, are the first to go. I have two, and mine are getting pretty short. They're much shorter than all of my other pencils at the moment. Which is why sometimes I do color black areas in pen. But then the same thing happens to your pen. Then you're just running out of pen faster. I'm going to go along that edge before I get down near it. There we go. Now I can color that space in. Two more to go, and then I'll add just some final little details. Come around that edge outline. And turning my paper again some. Get this all colored in. Oh, see, this is so much better. Last night I had a hot mess going. If you looked close at last night's drawing, you might even still be able to see I did so much erasing. I had black pencil all on my hand. I had to wash my hands afterwards. And then this last section and the stinger. I'll also do the stinger black. Pencil needs to be sharpened already. I also think you go through black faster because typically when you're coloring in black, you are coloring it dark. If you were coloring light, you would probably just use gray. So you're always pushing harder, and then, when you push harder, you're using more of the pencil. Okay, that looks good. So there's my bee. And now for the little buzz line, I guess I would call it, I'm just doing little dashes, and it kind of makes the bee look like it's flying. So sometimes I'll tell you something I've done is you draw the bee real small, and then you can actually have this dashed line spell something out. If you're going to do that, I would do it in pencil, map it out in pencil first, and then go over it. But I'm just kind of I'm going to do a little curly Q shape. So I just put a little loop in it. And just little dashed lines in a row. just like that. And see, it gives it that look like the bee is kind of buzzing through the air. And then I wanted to give my bee some freckles. So I'm just doing little tiny dots in the cheeks. Just like that. See, I'll zoom in, little tiny freckles. And then I am going to make this a special birthday message. I really liked that. Happy Now watch. I'm going to do a little dash there, little dash there. Kind of makes it fit with my bee drawing. Adds a little more detail. Do some right off of this, some here. And I call my mom Mommy D. Lots of dashes all over the place. It's just getting dash wild. And then I'll put the D right here. Happy birthday, Mommy D. Last night's drawing, yes. So last night's drawing, see, it's a little smaller. And you can see like in here, see how there's a lot of black smudged in the yellow, and then I did have black smudged all around the bee. There's a little bit right there. It's hard to see on the camera. There's some all right here, but that was last night's. So last night's, today's. I made the bee bigger. Last night, today. And last but not least, I'm gonna put my name and my age and where I live. Yep, here's your virtual card. I probably, if I was making an adjustment here, I would write the birthday message all across the bottom just so it doesn't look as busy. But now it's a busy little bee. We have 2 other birthdays today. I have Ian on my list and Finn on my list. So happy birthday to Ian and Finn if you are here. I hope you have a great Monday and a great birthday. Let me flip you guys back around. So happy birthday to all my birthday folks. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you. Thanks for coming and drawing. Don't forget to share your drawings to the page when you're done. Or you can share them on Instagram, Draw with Stacy. And we will be back tomorrow at 1:00 p.m. Pacific time to draw Baby Groot. Baby Groot is super cute. That rhymed. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good Monday. Bye.